this rear boom in the back of this little dredge, and it's stuck down the log, they think. So we're going to try and pull the whole dredge sideways. What's that? Okay. Okay. So we want to go to the stern and see if we can't just pull the stern this way? Okay. What we'll do is we'll just keep an eye on your pivot point here and make sure we're not putting too much torque on it. I tell you, the other option we have, if we have to, we can move that truck. I could squirt my boom up high, and I could come down here and do a lift on it too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you know, if he wants, let's tell him what we're doing. See if he'd rather just have me lift it up. Because if he were to set his spuds down, and I came over the top of the deck and came down, I could lift it up and we could chain it. Hang on a minute. We got an idea. Well, I could go up there where those two trucks are. I could raise my boom up over the dock. We could come down and lift this straight up. You drop your spud so the boat doesn't move. I could lift that up and you could chain it up. Would that be a safer way to do it? I could. I got you. I got you. Anything down here for it to hang up on. Okay, we'll go ahead and get her tied back there, but someone needs to keep an eye on this. If we start pulling this, if this doesn't come with us, we want to break the stern off. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. Somebody keep an eye on that, and then when we get... Okay. If it looks like it's really putting a lot of pivot pressure on it, give us a stop, okay? I'm going to do the same thing with you back here. As long as your hand's up, I'm going to winch. If your hand goes down, we'll quit winching. Okay? Is that where you want it tied, right there? We got a dredge and this boom in the back of the dredge dropped the cable, and then the boom went down into the water and hung up on a stump. So we pulled the dredge back about 20 feet. Now they have a diver down here, and he is hooking up the mast, and we're going to see if we can't pivot this thing around next to the dock. And come low water, they'll try and float this thing up a little higher than next high water. They're going to float it up as high as they can, then they'll try and repair it when the next low water comes around. You say it's cold, I believe you.
It's hooked.
Are we hooked?
It's on the edge.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to watch you. Put your arm up in the air. You put your arm down. I stop, okay? I'll give it another try. We're going to try and pull, I guess that mast is about 20 feet long. We're going to try and pull it underneath this dock. And if that works, then they'll be able to get it up here on the boat launch and get things fixed, I guess. I'm watching the guy there. He's the one that runs the dredge. I'm watching him. He's got his arm up, and if we have any issues, he's going to put his arm down, and I'm going to stop. He had me stop. I don't know, he fired the engine up on the dredge. I'm not sure what's going on there. We're pulling pretty hard. I just feel a chunk that boom's on the ground. If it hangs up on something, I don't know what we're going to do with it. I hope it goes underneath that dock like they planned it would. We're hanging up on something. Okay, quick question for you. We're hanging up on something down there. Do you want me to try and lift up?
I think we're hitting the mud now.
Okay. My new idea is, what if we went back to your old idea of pulling us forward now?
Well, we're tied down there, so we're probably okay there. Now, the one other option we got right now, and this is up to you, I could squirt my boom in the air and do a little lift with it if you want me to. It's digging in that mud pretty heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, just right there, it hit a wall.
All it takes is one rock.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's saying there. What I'm afraid of, I see all this concrete and stuff down here.
Yeah.
If there's any riprap or anything down here, and we hang up on that, we're screwed.
Yeah, so what if we get you to lift, pick it up?
Yeah, can we move
Set
those
it up.
rigs that are there?
Yeah, those are our rigs.
Okay, if we move those rigs. But now if I lift it up.
You could even get this lifted up from you up there and get it onto that.
Onto
One of
this
the
dock.
docks, yeah.
Yeah, and just leave it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what we'll have to do, I'll have to go on this side of that piling there. I'll raise my boom up. We'll squirt down. But we're going to have to tie this thing off because otherwise it's going to pull right towards me. Can we get this tied off to those metal cleats back there?
Yeah, in the piling there.
Yeah, tie it off to those pilings really good because we're going to, it was pulling hard.
Yeah.
I think what happened was, I think we hit some concrete and rocks.
Who knows what's down.
Yeah, boat engines, outboards. Okay, well let's go, we gotta disconnect the cable again then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you walk it behind me. We'll drive it around. Hill, George speaking. Oh God, who knows? It's gonna be a while. We've rehooked. We've rehooked. I got my mast up near about as high as I can get it. And we're gonna try and raise that crane up out of the mud. The bottom of that mast has dug down the mud about probably 4 feet, and he's trying to clear some of the mud away so he can get a cable to it. It says it's completely buried in the mud. There's no bottom to it. I think he's got it now. I'm hoping he's going to be able to. We got the back of the dredge tied to a spud out back, a big piling, metal piling, and we're just going to try and break the suction, see if we can't raise this up. My God, there better be some crab in this for me. And no pork crab either. Don't want those ghost shrimp either. They don't taste very good. I think we'll get it this time. The diver's just trying to get a good wrap on that mast so we can put the pressure on it. As soon as he gets that out, as soon as he comes up, I'm gonna have you come over here and put some pressure on it until I get a winch on it. I want to hold a little pressure on it, okay? Okay. He doesn't want to do that twice.
Yeah.
You know, I hate seeing a guy by himself in the water like that. I'm not a huge water fan. The old lady come